Hi there, and welcome back to Decoding Narcissism and the first in this mini-series called Know Your Narcissist, a collection of videos where I take a deeper dive into the 10 types of narcissists that we can all encounter in our lives without warning. Some of you may have already experienced one or more of these types of narcissists. Others may not. But either way, I hope this video offers you some clarity in connecting the dots and arms you with a solid toolkit to deflect any narcissist that you encounter in the future. And it pains me to say it, most, if not all of you will. So let's level up, stay protected, and know your narcissist. I know the topic of narcissism can feel heavy, maybe even painful, but sometimes understanding the darkness is the first step to finding your light. And as we go through this series, don't forget that you are on a journey. Allow yourself time and space to process your thoughts. Write them down, read them back to yourself later. Overall, take your time. And if you need to pause and go away to reflect at any point, feel free to timestamp your progress in the comments so that you can pick up where you left off later on. So let's get into it. Firstly, I want to talk about the bullying narcissist, what they really are, how they operate, and the golden secret, how you can protect yourself and break free for good. So maybe you grab your coffee, tea, or just settle in somewhere comfy. Let's unpack this together. So what is a bullying narcissist? You've probably heard about narcissists before, right? That big ego, craving admiration, never really caring about anyone but themselves. But a bullying narcissist is next level. They don't just want your attention, they want your fear. They thrive on domination, control, and that feeling of power when they push you down. Maybe you've met someone like this, someone who corners you in a group chat, turns your friends against you, or humiliates you in public, all with a smirk. It's not just toxic, it's dangerous. Ever seen it happen to a friend and wondered, how can they get away with it? Or maybe you've felt it firsthand, that chill when someone mocks you and everyone laughs along. That kind of stuff, if ignored, can really mess someone up psychologically. They can go to extremes if they want revenge or payback later down the line. The ripple effect can be disastrous. Now let's look at how the bullying narcissist thinks and behaves. So when it comes to the mind of the bullying narcissist, what's actually going on in their head? It might surprise you, but underneath all that bravado is deep, fragile insecurity. Picture it. Their ego is basically quicksand. They'll sink without your pain to hold them up. When they see someone sensitive, empathetic, or vulnerable, they see a perfect target. Why? Because your fear feeds them. It's like an emotional energy drink. Seeing you squirm makes them feel powerful. They might pick on you at work, at school, online, even in your own home. And once they know you're easy to corner, they won't stop. Does that hit close to home for you, or maybe someone you care about? It's okay if it does. Just breathe and don't forget to give yourself time to process this. You can pause the video, timestamp your progress in the comments. You're not alone here, so go at your own pace. Next, let's break down how far they can go. You might be thinking, okay, but how dangerous can they really be? Here's the uncomfortable truth. A bullying narcissist can be genuinely threatening, physically and emotionally. They can start with nasty jokes, sarcasm, or constant put-downs. But if they feel you're slipping away, they'll escalate. They might humiliate you in front of people you care about, spread rumors, blackmail you, or threaten revenge, stalk you online, dox you, or use your secrets against you. Even twist mutual friends or coworkers into flying monkeys, people who do their dirty work while they stand back and watch the chaos unfold. It's scary, it's real, and if you've ever felt it, trust that gut feeling. It's not just in your head. Red flags, spotting a bullying narcissist. So, how do you know when someone's more than just a jerk, but actually a bullying narcissist? Watch for these telltale signs. They mock people constantly, but brush it off as just joking. They pick targets who can't easily defend themselves. They need an audience. There's always a crowd to show off for. They never ever take real responsibility. Somehow your pain is always your fault. They can be super charming when they want something, then cold or cruel when they have it. Maybe this reminds you of someone in your life right now, or maybe it's someone you escaped. Wouldn't you agree it's wild how people like this can slip under the radar for so long? Now, this is a big one to consider when it comes to the bullying narcissist. Are they violent? Could they be psychopaths? I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Here's where it gets real. Not every bullying narcissist is physically violent, but many use intimidation as a weapon. Standing too close, blocking your way out, raising their voice, threatening you, catching you off guard and finding a way to inject pain and/or fear into your psyche, or potentially worse, physically. Sometimes they do overlap with traits of antisocial personality disorder, which is basically what we think of as psychopathy. So I think it is safe to say that you should keep in mind that a bullying narcissists need to see others experience some form of pain. Even inflicting pain on animals is definitely a signal that the individual is showing early signs of psychopathy. And this is something that is typically assessed by a professional. So do not confront the individual about this. Speak to a trusted source, or if it is very serious, you might need to go that extra step and report them to the authorities. Just know that you are dealing with a dangerous individual and you need to seriously protect your safety. So, if you've ever wondered, am I overreacting? Am I imagining this? No, you're not. If you feel unsafe, believe in yourself. Your gut is your superpower. But surely they can change, right? This is a question I am asked all the time. This one's tough, but we need to talk about it. Can a bullying narcissist change? I wish I could say yes, but the reality is, most don't. They rarely see themselves as the problem, and when they do go to therapy, they can actually twist what they learn to manipulate better. So if you're clinging to the hope they'll magically wake up, apologize, and become the partner, friend, or parent you deserve, I'm here to say, with love, that day may never come. What does that mean for you? It means your power doesn't lie in fixing them, it lies in freeing yourself. Now let's flip the script and start turning what we know into a form of defense and protection. Let's go deeper into how you can protect yourself. Okay, so what's the secret to protecting yourself from a bullying narcissist? Well, I'm here to tell you that although it's not easy, it is possible. Here's your roadmap. 1. Set boundaries and hold them firm. Keep interactions minimal. Don't get sucked into drama, they feed off it. 2. Document everything. If this is happening at work, school, or in shared spaces, keep a record. Screenshots, dates, times, receipts matter. 3. Build your support circle. Talk to people you trust. Online support groups can be a lifesaver, especially if you feel isolated. 4. Have an exit plan. Sometimes the only way to win is to leave. That's not weakness, that's survival. 5. Reach out for professional help. If you feel unsafe, trust that feeling. Talk to a counselor. Call a helpline. If you ever feel in immediate danger, call the authorities. Your life matters more than their threats. Now, let's look at healing and aftercare. Walking away from a bullying narcissist isn't just an escape, it's a rebirth. You get to rediscover who you were before they chipped away at you. You get to reconnect with your own power and believe in your worth again. Therapy can help, especially trauma-informed therapy. You'll learn to trust your gut, spot red flags early, and build boundaries that keep you safe. And you'll find your people, the ones who lift you up instead of tearing you down. Imagine this for a second. You wake up one day and realize you're not walking on eggshells anymore. You're not bracing for the next insult, the next threat, the next explosion. You're just you. Wouldn't that feel good? Wouldn't you agree you deserve that? I sure do. And I know you can get there. And the final segment to this video, what life looks like after. Firstly, if this resonated with you, or if you know someone who might need this, share it with them. You could save their life, or at the very least, save them from psychological or physical abuse and trauma. And if this is you, then please do consider talking to a professional and seeking the right kind of help and support. It's not easy to confront a bullying narcissist, and this could risk escalation. So play it safe and begin to map your exit strategy. Focus on how you will find freedom, not how the bully will let you go. Preserve your energy for you. Don't waste a second of it on them. Remember, that's what they crave, and it's fuel to their fire. And here's your question for today. What's one boundary you wish you'd set sooner? There's no right or wrong answer, but awareness could help you to find your courage to begin your healing journey. Remember, you're not alone. This is your safe space, and you're stronger than you know. So that's all for this episode. Thank you for joining me, and congrats! You've taken the first step to discovering more about narcissists and how to protect yourself. And as a survivor of narcissistic abuse myself, this form of defense is something they can never take away from you. Take it from me. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and come back whenever you need your dose of truth and hope. Take care of yourself, precious ones. See you in the next one.